Hey guys, in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Govee's RGBIC LED strip lights. So I got these off Amazon because I wanted to add some RGB lights to the back of my monitor just to change up the look of my YouTube videos when I do these talking head shots. So I thought it might be nice to add a little bit of color in the background. So I jumped onto Amazon and picked these up. They cost me around $33 Australian. And I had a look on the US Amazon store and they're about $20 on there. But I thought the price point for these ones were really good for what you get. These work with a mobile app, so you can control it all from your mobile app. Govee have a huge range of smart lighting, so I thought it would be good to go with a brand like Govee, so then I can add on to it and control it all from one app, which is really cool. So these lights are 2 meters long and they will fit on TVs from 30 inches to 50 inches. So my monitor over here is a 34-inch monitor. So let's go jump into the unboxing. We'll take a look, see what we get, and then we'll go through the installation process and test out the lights to see if they're any good. Okay, so let's open up the box and take a look. So here are the specs on the box if you want to pause and take a look, and you can see the model number right here. So we have an alcohol prep pad to wipe down the back of our TV or monitor. And then here are our lights. So this is going to be the control that we put on the back of our monitor, so you can turn it on and off and I guess adjust the brightness maybe in the colors, but we will test that out. And then we have a USB type A connection to plug into the back of our monitor, or you could plug it into a power source into the wall using a power brick. And then we have our 2 meters of RGB lights with our 3M tape on the back. And then here we have the installation guide. It's just a card and a user manual. And then we have, I think these are to clip on the back so the LED strips don't fall off, just to help them clip in place. So yeah, this is everything we get in the packet. Okay, so let's install this onto my monitor. So you'll notice when I first installed this, I did it right on the edge of my monitor. But you'll see once I get to the top corner, you have to do a bit of a loop because you can't bend the lights because you'll snap the LEDs in there. So you have to do a bit of a loop. So I had to bring my lights in a little bit more so I could fit my loop without hanging over the side of the monitor. Getting the loop nice and small and not hanging over the edge was a little bit tricky, but after a couple of goes, I got it sitting pretty good. So once I had finished sticking down the LED strip, I grabbed the little plastic clips and you need to stick them on either side of the loops. This is just to help prevent the loops from lifting up the rest of the LED strip. You get 5 clips in the pack, and so I went around and put them on all the corners. But the strip was really sticky, so I don't think we'll really have a problem with it coming up anytime soon. So next you would stick the control panel box on the back of your monitor, unless you just wanted it to sit on your desk, but then you would see the cable running down. When I went to plug my USB cable into the back of my monitor, I realized that my monitor doesn't actually have a USB-A port on the back of it. So this means that I'm going to have to plug the LED lights into the back of my computer, or the other option is running it down the back of my monitor stand and then using a USB extender cable to then plug it into the wall under my desk, so then you don't see the cable draping from my computer to the monitor. So one thing you might want to check is that your monitor has a USB port. If you're connecting this to a TV, most new TVs do have a USB port on it, so you shouldn't have to worry about that, but that is something to check. Okay, so my lights are all plugged in and I've put my control box just up behind my monitor here so I can easily reach to turn my lights on and off. So once you have them turned on, the next thing you want to do is get your phone and install the Govee app. Then once you've installed that to your phone, you will need to create a login, and then it will take you through a setup process where you need to pick which lights you have, and then it will connect it straight away. It was super easy. So once you have set all that up, when you open the app, it's going to search for your lights. and then it will open up this page here, and this is where you can control your lights from. So up the top here you have the on off button, so you can use this or you can use the button on the control box. You can set a timer so you can have it scheduled to come on and off each day at certain times. Here you have the brightness, so if you want it more dim or on 100%. Here is, so right now we're on color, and this is where you can just select these standard colors. You can also use this here to get the exact color you want. And if you click the arrow on the side, you can use this option or this option to pick your color. So, but I just like this blue. This looks nice. And then you can also save your colors that you like. So if there's colors that you like to use all the time, you can use these ones here. And then if you click on whole light management, in here is where you can choose each section of the LED light strip is going to look like. So first of all, you need to choose your base color. So I've chose blue as my base color. And then you can select parts of the LED strip to be another color. So if we wanted red, turn that up a bit more. So now you can see that we've got like a red and a blue. So, and if you wanted to change your base color, you just come back here and we could go green, and then we go back into here, and then you can tick whatever lights you want and then choose another color. That one doesn't stand out very much. You can see a bit of the green in the bottom there and then the red up the top. So you can set your own gradients using that option. We just go back and I'll just pick blue again. So then you also have scene, and these are just pre-made scenes that you can pick from. So, and the next one is music. So if you have music playing in the room, the lights will sort of move to the beat of the music, and you can adjust the sensitivity of it and change sort of how the lights move. So you can have energetic, rhythm, spectrum, rolling. I usually use rolling. I just think it looks nice with the colors rolling through. It works reasonably well, but sometimes it just doesn't pick up the sound as good as you would hope, but it's not too bad. For the price of these lights, I'm pretty happy with it. But most of the time, I honestly just have mine on a standard color. You can actually see the corner of one of my lights sticking out here, which I need to fix up. Okay, so there are a few other things in the app, but I don't really use them. I mostly just use color and the music one. So yeah, the app is pretty simple, and you can have multiple Govee lights connected to this app. So if you just go back, so this light here, I called it PC Monitor Strip Light. So you could have all different lights around your house and control it from this one app, which is really cool. One other thing I wanted to mention is when you set up your light for the first time and you come up to settings, it will probably have a firmware update. So it's good just to do the firmware update before you start using it. Up here is where you can change the name of your light. So that's how the app works. So overall, I'm really happy with these lights. They do the job that I wanted them to do, which is add a little bit of color to my background. The only thing where I feel like they could improve would be being able to connect to my Google Home system. But because these are the cheaper lights, they don't have that function available to them. But I know Govee do have other lights that do have that. So maybe one day in the future, I'll be able to upgrade to them. I find that the app works really well with changing the colors. I haven't had any connection issues so far in my first week of using them. And I do also like the fact that you have the control box close by where I can just reach and turn it on and off whenever I need without having to open up the app on my phone as well. But for now, I'm really happy with these lights and they do the job. So if you did want to check out the lights, I've linked them in the description below. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.